It's Wednesday, baby. It's Wednesday. It's time to get through this week, and it's been a rough week. This has not been a good week at all, people. And we're still saddened by the events that went on in Las Vegas. And will be for a long time, and we should be for a long time. And today's another day, and we have to put one day to the next day to the next day to help get through this stuff. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Let's try to make the best of it. How you like this shirt? It's some kind of puzzle. I'm trying to figure it out. Now I have my secret Get Smart decoder ring upstairs. Later on, I'm going to try to figure this out. I think there's some kind of code here. And Donna Bonacosi, this is the first shirt she ever sent us. She's a really good friend. I forgot to bring up the little blue heart. Oh dear, right here in the middle of my. She sent this shirt. She also sent a blue heart, glass heart with blue in the center, and some crystals. And Mama and Miss Deborah will have fun looking at those crystals, I'm telling you. And so Donna, thank you very much. I'm trying to figure out what it says. It has something to do with Trump, and I'm just having a little difficulty trying to figure out what the puzzle is here. Anyway, oh, there you go. There's my Norman. I'm glad to see you out of the hospital. Sue, don't forget I got your my little glass bead dot there from Sue Pool over in England, and I keep that right there. And anyway, Norman was glad to see you get out of the hospital. Donna, thank you very much for another nice, neat shirt. And I'll figure out what it says here soon, I'm sure. I'm not that dumb. I can figure it out. And so what's going on, people? Well, Donnie went to Puerto Rico. Donnie went to Puerto Rico. And he sat at a big meeting there. I seen it there where he was talking. Of course, they had that mayor of San Juan, Miss Cruz. She was off to the side, wasn't involved in the conversation. He didn't talk to her. Again, like just cutting her microphone off on a conference call. You can be seen, just don't be heard. That's the message Donnie's giving to her. You can be seen, but not heard. You know, just the way his generation thinks women ought to be. Anyway, he sat there and he compared what happened in Puerto Rico to a real disaster. You know, and like Katrina, which is a real disaster, not like what they had in Puerto Rico. And yeah, it was a dog and pony show. The whole trip over there was a dog and pony show. He went to a very exclusive area, talked to very few people, got on his plane and got his ass out of there. Oh, but not before he practiced shooting hoops with paper towels to people who weren't interested in getting paper towels, Donnie. That crowd right there in front of you was a hand-picked crowd sent in there to take their picture. Get in there and get seen with Donnie, and they all had their cameras out, and you're trying to shove paper towels at them. They didn't want them. You had to make one lady take it. And then you just started shooting hoops out there. Who wants a paper towel? Yeah, here's a paper. Like you're throwing, what, candy at a Mardi Gras parade? Beads or some shit? You moron. And, yeah. Shooting paper towels to people that were gathered there to take his picture. Yeah, Puerto Rico needs a lot of help. We continue to see the stories coming out of there. And, you know, the fake news, all the fake news coming out of there where things aren't that great. And for somehow the death count went from 16 during the meeting to 34 5 minutes after the meeting. I don't know how that happened. Man, they said there's still people they haven't found yet because of mudslides and whatnot. So that number could go higher. Don't worry, Tony. Maybe they'll make it into a real disaster in your eyes. You know, if thousands die. That's just pitiful. The man's just a photo op. His whole damn these trips are photo ops. Anyway, he went to Las Vegas to see the survivors and first responders there at Las Vegas, as well as any president should. I don't want to badmouth him for making that trip. He acted like a... never mind. But we have to do something. We spoke yesterday about, you know, this country and guns. And I said in my little piece that I wrote there that is this going to be the event that makes us institute gun control in this country? No. No, I said it yesterday and I'll say it time and time again. No. No, it won't affect the gun legislation at all. Because of people like Scalise. Scalise went back into the Senate, the House there, to make, after recovering from his gunshot wounds at a ballpark where a man with an AR opened fire and started shooting a bunch of people. He was lucky. He lived. He was in a hospital, really bad, real bad gun injuries. You'd think that would be enough to change that man's mind to say, hey, maybe we ought to take military weapons out of the hands of all of our civilians. Maybe it would be a better country if we didn't all have an AR or an AK. But no. His statement today was, he said to promote some kind of gun control is the wrong way to approach this, he said. What's the right way? What is the right way to approach this? You're already hearing shit out there about, oh, we don't need to talk about it right now. This is a time for mourning. No, this is exactly the time we need to talk about gun control, with 59 people dead and over 500 wounded in one incident. One freaking incident. There are 521 mass shootings in the last 477 days. Think about that. 521 mass shootings in the last 477 days. That mass shooting is defined as 4 or more people. In other words, they're happening more than one a day. They're everyday events. People just shooting up other people. It's just another day in this country. Unless you're getting 4 or 5 or 49 or 59, you don't make the world news. No, you're just making the local news with 4 people. 5 people, local news. Maybe if you get up to 20, maybe we'll put you on the national news or some shit. What kind of crap is that? These shootings happen every day. There's not a day that goes by in this country that thousands and thousands of people aren't shooting other fine Americans. Yep, we're killing ourselves more every day than any terrorist ever thought about. Yeah, all they have to do is wait. We'll just kill all of ourselves, I guess. That's pitiful, though. 521 mass shootings in the last 477 days. Bump stock sales are way up now. In the last day, in one day, the bump stock sales go up. That's what country we live in. Oh, what did he do to his gun to make it shoot that fast? I want one too. I want one. Let me run and go buy one. That's the country we live on. They all want one. Everybody that owns an AR or an AK, they want one of those things. I want my gun to shoot just that fast. Yeah, join the military. They'll give you one, buddy. Yep. That shooter bought 33 of those guns in the last year. 33 of those guns were bought in the last year. Some red flag didn't go off somewhere? Hell no, because it's his red-blooded American way to buy as many guns as he wants. Why, sure you can buy 33 guns in a year. 40, 50, hell yeah. Because there's people out there that go to these gun shows, they call them straw dealers. They'll go up there and buy 50 guns. What are they doing with them? Reselling them on the black market, or going out somewhere charging 10 times the price to somebody who shouldn't own a gun to sell it to them. There's people out there making money on guns every damn day, baby. And they don't give a shit about how many people die. It's profit, baby. I can buy a gun for $300 and sell it for $1,000 or $2,000. It's money. Money. And their Second Amendment right to buy as many guns in a year as he wants. A couple thousand rounds of ammunition, no problem. I just go to the range a lot. You know, I just like to practice a lot. Yeah, you're having a love affair with your weapon. You're having a screw job. Anyway, there's a post going around. I thought it was rather funny. I didn't write the whole damn thing down. I just wrote down a post going around about gun buyers and abortions. If they made buying a gun the same difficulty as a woman seeking an abortion, gun sales would go way down. Because there's a whole line of hoops that a lady has to jump through in order to get an abortion in this country. Because there's more laws on abortion than there anything else. Because nothing stirs, not even 59 dead, can top abortion, baby. Because they will vote on it. Yep. GOP Representative Tim Murphy from Pennsylvania. He's a Republican out of Pennsylvania. He's on the anti-abortion coalition in Congress. He's a big anti-abortion guy. He's the guy that puts abortion way above gun control. Way above that. Abortion is the #1 issue in Congress. You want to get a vote in Congress? Vote about abortion. Every one of them will vote. On January 25th, Tim texted his mistress that if she thought she were pregnant, she should get an abortion. Oh no, gun control, oh no, can't have that, no, abortion, oh yeah, I'm going to vote on that, I'm going to get, but the same guy will turn around and tell his mistress that if she's pregnant, she maybe should seek an abortion. That's the people that we elect to Congress. Say one thing, do another thing. He rants and raves about abortion, but when it comes to him and his life, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Sneak around over there. Go get one. Don't let nobody know. You want an abortion because of your life? Kiss off. Face up to your life. You did it. You raised the baby. Not Tim. Not Tim Murphy. Baby, you get pregnant, go get an abortion. But not anybody else. That's the kind of people that we have. Abortion takes the rights over everything. Children, it's not about children. You know, at the time they were voting on this recent abortion bill, restricting a woman to have an abortion at 20 weeks or 22 weeks or something like that, that was a big vote up in the Hill. They wanted to vote on that. They had a vote to overturn Obamacare. And at the same time, they let CHIPS expire. They could have brought CHIPS up for a vote and passed it. The Children's Health Insurance Program. You know, 9 million kids on health insurance. CHIPS affords them health insurance. Did they vote on that? Hell no, they're too busy voting on the abortion thing and overturning Obama. They're not interested in your health. They're not interested in your kids' health. Oh, but if you're pregnant, holy shit, they'll shove that Bible straight up in there and let that baby read it. Look at here. That's what they are. They're fanatics about abortion because they can use it just like they try to use their God. Like the Republicans have a corner on God and moral rights, and we see every day that they don't. They voted for Donald Trump. They allowed that fornicator into their house, that racist bigot into their house. Don't tell me you're a Christian when you support him, because I don't believe your ass. You're lying, just like Donnie. Anyway, let the child's health insurance expire while we talk about abortion. That's who we are, people. Sorry about that. The camera died. I had to go put another battery in. I hate it when that happens because I lose my train of thought of where I was. What I was doing. Shut up, Donnie. We were talking about CHIPS and how it expired while the House was all involved in the abortion bill and trying to overturn Obamacare. Both of them health issues. At the same time, they just let 9 million kids just slip off the rolls there. It's okay, though. It's okay. And what was that shirt I wore the other day? When you elect a clown, expect a circus. The House of Representatives really is a circus over there, because this bill will not, the abortion bill, although it passed in the House, will not pass the Senate because it won't have the 60 votes required. And but the House over there, they are just a circus with that abortion. Anything you want done on abortion, you bet your ass bring it up. The Speaker will put it right on the ballot. Yeah, you bring up CHIPS? No, we don't have time for that. We have more important things to discuss about. Puerto Rico can hold off. Everything, gun control, no. We have to worry about this abortion thing. We have to overturn Obamacare. That's the people that we have in our House. It's a circus. Anyway, I think I talked about that shit. And there's only one other thing I have up here. Rex Tillerson is a fucking moron. Oh, no. Rex Tillerson isn't a moron. Rex Tillerson was the CEO of ExxonMobil. Pretty smart guy. He was also, for a time, the president of the Boy Scouts of America. And at the time, dumbass Donnie gave his speech to the Boy Scouts of America. You remember that, when he was trying to explain that if these kids work hard enough, made a lot of money, they could buy a boat, go offshore, and take little girls underage out there and have sex with them. That's what Donnie was telling them. And Rex, being the former president of the Boy Scouts of America, didn't much like that, and he called President Trump a fucking moron. I'll figure it out later. There's something about this. I got to figure this out. Anyway, he called him a fucking moron. Now, Rex, he was at a that story came out. Rex is at a press conference there, and they asked him, "Did you say that?" He did not deny it. He went on and to say, "I'm not going to get involved in petty stories." Hey, calling your boss a fucking moron ain't really a petty story there, Rex. But anyway, when he said that, he was going to resign. But Mike Pence had to go talk. Now, Mike Pence had to go rescue Rex Tillerson from resigning, the story says. And now Mike Pence is coming out and saying that story's not true. But I don't trust Mike Pence. He's a lying ass just like Donnie. Anyway, he comes out to dispute it. But Rex Tillerson did not dispute the story. He just said he didn't want to get involved in these kind of little stories. Yeah. Pence said, no, it didn't happen, and Rex ain't stupid. Rex ain't stupid because he said it to somebody, and it could be on tape for all we know. I don't know. But he said it to somebody. And I happen to agree totally with Rex Tillerson. He is a fucking moron. And that's who we have in our house, and he displays that every day to us. His stupid shit that he pulls every day. Anyway, I lost my train of thought, people. I'm so sorry. Hey, wait a minute. Almost had something was on the tip of my tongue. I just can't figure it out. Anyway, fuck Trump. We don't need his ass. We need to impeach him. And oh, by the way, isn't that coming along? I seen a little conference this morning out there at the press conference between the two Intel Senate Committee people out there talking about it. And coalition is still on the table. They said they're still, they can't rule out coalition. Been investigating this whole time. They ain't come up with anything fake news yet, Donnie. All seems to be turning true. Yeah, the problem is they run up one wall. They can't get that guy Steele, because he's not an American citizen, to come testify about his dossier that he had. You remember the PP tape, that one. And which I believe exists. I do. I really believe it exists. That's about Donnie's style. That's right up Donnie's aisle there. That's what Donnie is, a racist, bigot asshole. Anyway, Donna, thank you very much for the shirt. I'll figure out what it says sooner or later. And in the meantime, we have to stay at this gun issue, people. We have to make it an issue. I heard somebody say that we need to do the same thing with this issue as we've done with other issues. Take it to the town hall. Force these congressmen. More people in this country want gun control, want common sense gun laws in this country. It's only our representatives that don't agree with the population. And Donald Trump needs to remember something. He did not win the popular vote. He lost by millions of people. Hey, Donnie, you want to gain some voters? How about take up the NRA? How about battle the NRA? How about instituting real gun control in this country, so we don't have wackos that climb up in a building and shoot 600 people? How about that, Donnie? Grow some balls and do something. There are more people on our side than they are on their side. Your side seems to be losing support for your ass, Donnie. So your little build a wall and have a ban shit just ain't resonating anymore, because they know you're full of shit. And the more they figure that out, the more they find out that you're nothing but a lying asshole sitting in our house, well, the less popular vote you have. But our side, we're gaining, baby, and we're getting more every day. So remember that. We are gaining. 2018's coming up. It was also discussed that Russia is still involved in this shit. So watch what stories you listen to. They may be directed right at you, Wisconsin and Michigan. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. John Brittleville, Blue Dot in Texas. We have to keep this resistance up until he get his ass out, because our country can't do anything but go more downhill until we get that asshole out. That's our #1 priority. Force them congressmen at your next town hall to speak about gun control. Force them to say no. And then watch and get them elected if they do. I mean, get them out. Elect somebody in there that will vote for what the people want. Because like I said, more people in the United States want this than not. So let's get busy. Let's do that shit. Anyway, y'all take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.